Okay, welcome to MathForKids41. We're back to our evening videos, which is nice.
Yeah.
Save us a little bit of time. And today we got two fun problems. And this is a very famous problem, actually, because everybody gets this problem wrong because they don't think about it. So, you ready?
Yeah.
A bat and a ball cost $1.10 together. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Okay, so this is a problem that everyone goes too fast on and makes the same mistake. So we're going to try to not make the mistake. So how do you want to approach this problem?
I think I know the mistake.
Well, let's talk about the mistake at the end. Let's do it the right way first.
We could call the bat X and the ball Y.
Okay, great. Bat X, ball Y.
Let's
Okay, the bat is X and the ball is Y. Okay,
X.
that's a good start.
Okay, so we know that X plus Y equals 110.
What does it equal?
$1.10.
Okay, X plus Y equals $1.10. Okay. What else do we know?
And you know that X minus Y equals $1.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so now you have two equations. X plus Y equals $1.10 and X minus Y equals $1. We know that it was X plus Y equals $1.10 because the problem said the bat and ball costs $1.10.
Yeah.
And then we know X minus Y is $1 because it says the bat costs $1 more than the ball. Okay, so how are you going to solve this?
We could add these together.
Okay, what do you get when you add them together?
Okay, so we have 2x plus y and a minus y is 0. 2x equals $2.10.
Okay.
That means x equals $1.05. Then
Did you erase it?
wrote it wrong. Whoa!
X equals what?
X equals $1.05.
Okay, how do you write $1.05? 105, very good. Okay.
Well, now we can apply this to our equations.
Okay. I'm just moving the lights down there. It's a little dark on the screen.
Okay. These become this is $1.05 plus y equals $1.10. That equation says so y equals 5. Because 105 plus 5. Y equals 5 cents.
5 cents, okay. So how much does the ball cost?
The ball costs $1.05.
How much does the ball cost?
Just $1.05.
You sure?
Well,
How much does the ball cost?
a bat equals X and a ball equals Y.
Okay. So how much did the ball cost?
My thing says right here that the ball costs $1.05.
Is that what it says? What equals X?
What equals X? X.
Your thing says X is $1.05. What was X?
X was the bat.
Right.
The ball equals 5.
Ball costs 5 cents. You gotta be careful. You did the whole problem right.
No.
And then you just thought. So what do you think the mistake everybody makes is?
I think the bat costs $1 and the ball costs 10.
Yeah. What's the problem? That is the mistake that everybody makes. What's the problem with that? Why isn't that right?
A bat costs $1 more than the ball.
Right. If the bat costs $1,
Because then it would be 90.
it would only be 90 cents more.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Okay, great job. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the second problem. Oops, I got the lighting messed up. I'll fix that. You open a book and see two consecutive page numbers. So you open a book to some page and you see the page numbers. Okay?
Yeah.
And they're consecutive. What does that mean?
That means they'll follow in order, like 1 and 2.
Or what else?
5 and 6.
Yeah, okay, great. And the product of the two numbers, of those two consecutive page numbers when you multiply together is 1,122.
Whoa.
What are the two page numbers? Okay. So the two page numbers multiplied together give you 1122. What are they? Okay.
Well, we don't have any limit.
Alright, so go ahead and think about how you're going to think through this.
We could call the numbers x and y.
Okay.
We know that x is gonna be the lower one.
Okay, x is going to be the lower one.
So we'll call them x.
Yeah.
And y.
Okay.
We know that x plus 1 equals y.
Okay.
We also know that x times, no, not x.
X. Just make a dot for times so you can say x times. What do you need?
The eraser.
Oh, okay, here you go.
X times y equals 1122.
Okay.
Now where do we go from here?
Yeah, where do we go from here?
Well, it's going to be a little hard to add them because you have a plus and a times y.
Yeah, it is hard to do that when you have them like that. So
Can't really add or subtract.
no, you can't add or subtract, unfortunately.
We could change the y's to x plus 1s.
Oh, that's actually a great idea. You want me to help you write that?
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'll sit over in the corner.
Okay, I'll grab my red marker.
Alright, I'm going to show you two different ways to do this problem. So you can change the y's to x plus 1. So you get an x times x plus 1 equals 1,122.
Yeah.
Okay? How do you think? And then what? What do you want to do next?
Well, this one doesn't really apply.
Right, we already used that one now. So now we have x times x plus 1 equals 1,122.
Well, you could do an x. It's x times x plus 1.
It's not x times x plus 1. It's x times x plus. You multiply x times x and x times 1. So this is x squared plus x, which is 1122. Okay?
Yep.
Now you can try to start solving it from here by guessing a little bit if you want. You need to find an x squared that's very close to 1,122. Do you know any squares that are close to that?
100 squared is too big.
100 squared is 10,000. That's too big.
80 squared?
80 squared is 6,400.
Still too big.
Still too big.
How about 50 squared?
50 squared is 2,500.
Still too big.
Still too big.
40 squared.
40 squared is 1,600.
30 squared.
30 squared is 900.
30 squared is too low. 40 squared is the closest we can.
Well, 30 squared is 900. And 40 squared is 1,600. So which one's closer to 1,122?
30 squared.
Okay, so it's a little closer to 30. So try a number to guess first.
30 squared.
Well, you know 30 squared plus 30 is 930. So it's just too low.
40 squared. No,
Well, you know 40 squared is going to be too big. So try it. You know the answer is going to be closer to 30 than to 40.
How about like, try something like 33.
33, okay. Now let me see where I am on the camera here. Let me tilt it down just a little bit more. Okay, so we got to find out what 33 squared is. But you know how to do that, right?
It's 33 times 33.
33 times 33. Well, what do we do first?
We do 33. I like to do 33 times 30 and 33 times 30.
Right, so we'll do 3 times 33 and 30 times 33. So what's 3 times 33?
99.
99. And what's 30 times 33?
990.
990. Okay, so 33 times 33 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 80. Oh, sorry. 9, 180, and 900, right?
Yeah.
So this adds up to 1,089. So 33 times 33 is 1,089.
Close.
Okay? That's the x squared part.
Well,
what do we have to still do?
plus 33.
Okay, plus 33.
Okay, so this is, we have 1,000.
We have 1,000.
Plus that, plus the,
What's 80 plus 30?
it's going to be 110.
110. And what's 9 plus 3?
Plus this, it's 12.
Okay.
It's 1122.
1122. Okay, so by guessing and checking, and you made a good guess,
Yes, I say.
we find that the page numbers are 33 and 34. Okay, however, there's another way to do this, and we've studied this a little bit, and it's to factor 1,122
Oh yeah, into primes.
into primes. Okay, so we know 1,122 is definitely divisible by what?
2.
Okay, it's 2 times, well, let's see. 2 into 1122. 5, it's 10, 61. Okay? 2 times 561. Well, we know 561 is not divisible by 2.
But
What should we check next?
it is divisible by 3.
It is divisible by 3. How did you know that?
You saw the digits.
The sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So what is 561 divided by 3?
3 goes into 5 once. And this is 3 and then subtract 2 is 26. 3 goes into 26. 3 times 4 is 24. 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, 3 times 7 is 21.
So it's 2 times 3 times 187. Okay? Now, is 187 divisible by 3?
16 now.
Is it divisible? So we have to keep checking primes, right? Is it divisible by 7? Well, we're not sure.
Yeah. It's not divisible by 5 too.
It's not divisible by 5. Sorry, you're right. I skipped 5. 7. Let's see. 2, 14, 47. Does 7 go into 47? No, it's not divisible by 7.
7 times 7 is 49.
So what's the next one we have to check after 7?
11.
11. Let's see if 11 goes into 187. 1, 11, 77. Look at that. It's 11 times 17.
And those are both 5.
Okay, so we just learned that 1,122 is 2 times 3 times 11 times 17. So we don't want to write it as 2 times 3 times 11 times 17. We want to write it as the product of 2 consecutive numbers.
Let's do the 2 times 17 and 3 times 11.
Okay, so if we go 3 times 11 and 2 times 17, we get 33 times 34. How about that?
Awesome.
Okay, so in this case, factoring into primes is a little bit easier than the algebra you were doing. Which is fine, you can do it either way.
Yeah.
Okay, so, homework?
Yep.
Your homework is Olympiad 18, problem number 1 and problem number 2. Good job tonight, sweetie.
Awesome.